Hey everybody. Well, yeah, both of these ball joints were just completely shot. I mean completely shot. This one came out kind of easy. This one was riveted in. It fought me a lot. But ground the heads off the rivets with an angle grinder and drilled the rivets down almost all the way through this plate, and then took a punch and punched them out, and then that thing fell off, so that wasn't too bad. I beat on it I watched other people do it on the internet and how they did it, and I beat on it for like an hour, and I was like, well, I'm gonna find a better way to do this. But yeah, they just showed, like, you know, torch them off or grind them off and then beat on it, and this will pop out of the rivets, and he hammered the rivets down. But screw that, just, you know, taking this would be sitting in there like that. Take your grinder, grind tops of them off. Get you a 3/8 drill bit, which is actually, that's a 5/16 hole, so don't drill all the way through. Get you a 3/8 drill bit, drill almost all the way through this bracket, and then you'll be able to take a punch, like one of these, punch the rivets through, and then that just falls off. The bottom, not so much fun. I mean, you can smack it out with a hammer, just put the nut on backwards and smack it with a hammer, that falls right out, no problem. But getting a new one in is a bitch. But I think I got it in there. It's almost seated. It's got like just a hair more to go. But I borrowed this press off a buddy of mine. Good press. I mean, it's China. It's not like a great press. They're supposed to come with one of these and another one of these that looks similar to this, but the inner diameter hole, like this, is supposed to be cut out to a bigger circle. Well, it only came with one of these. So to put it on the top side, to put the clamp on it, you couldn't, because the bolt wouldn't go through this. So took an old thrust bearing, or throwout bearing, I mean, off an old truck I had, which was just, you know, old Ford truck, just old throwout bearing, and that seemed to work just fine to put on top of, you know, the metal piece to where this has something flat to sit on, to where it presses in straight. Yeah, that bottom ball joint fought me all night last night, to the point where I tore up a couple ratchets, and, well, I mean, this ain't tore up, but it's just junk. I mean, but yeah, so I just started on it last night. I'm going to try to get it done today. It's kind of been fighting me, but I have a feeling it'll start coming together. I got a lot more parts to go, so a lot of stuff to do. I got to get some lights turned on over here, and yeah, get some things going. This is the garage I grew up working out of when I was a little kid. My grandpa's garage. That's handy right there too, that chart. I'd like to have that one day. But yeah, see you all soon, and I'll keep you all updated. Well, hey everybody, quick update. Upper ball joints in, lower ball joints in. I don't know if you can all see any of that or not, but outer tie rods in, new adjustment sleeves in, inner tie rods in. Still got to do that piece, and then I'm done with this side. I got this loose for right now, so I can adjust the toe in and toe out. I'm going to try to halfway line it up, you know, old school style, and I'm going to have to take it in somewhere and get it aligned. For sure, but well, I don't know, it might drive good after I line it up the way I do it, but never had a problem before. But I would like the wheel to be straight and the truck to go down the road straight and not do none of this shit. So wow, come on Sony, fuck's sakes, focus. What a piece of crap. Anyway, I'm starting to get some of these worn out parts off here. That thing there is just shot. I mean, it's I could probably pull that out if I tried hard enough. And that one's pretty shot too, but it's a little bit tighter than that one. But anyway, so far these parts are going together not too bad. One complaint I have, the quality control. Where these nuts go under the shaft, there's play in them. They're not real tight fitting nuts, and it felt like, I mean, I use a torque wrench and torque them to spec, you know. Use this old school torque wrench I got. But I torqued them to where they should be, but boy, it didn't feel right. It felt like they was about to just jump a thread, you know, strip out, but they didn't. So I put the cotter key in them, and we'll see how these cheap eBay parts pan out. You know, I'll let you guys know if I like them or not. So far, they're doing not too bad. I mean, like I said, the quality control ain't real great, it don't seem like. Just the tolerances on the threads and the nuts and stuff. But I ain't put the mic on it or nothing. You know, use a micrometer and see what they are and see how far off they are. I might get a different set of nuts for them if I actually gave a shit. But anyway, I'm gonna take a break and come back and start throwing this thing together the rest of the way and take apart the other side and all kinds of fun stuff. So y'all take it easy. Oh, and another thing I did, real quick. You probably can't see it. Let me go get one of them other ones real quick. I'll just hang on. Let me shut this camera off. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. These tie rod ends were sealed, no grease zerks. Well, I tapped them and drilled them out, tapped them, and put threads in there, and I got grease zerks now, so no more sealed parts. This ain't worn out or nothing. Redneck alignment shop. Hey everybody. Not sure if I made a video of this or not since I've fixed it, or I don't even know if I made the last video of it being fixed in the garage or whatever. I don't know, but all I know is I lined it up myself. If you notice, my hand's in one place, going 60, and the truck is going straight. Like, matter of fact, I'll just let go of the wheel. And the truck's going straight down the road. So yeah, I'm extremely happy with it. There ain't no more play in it. You know, it's like solid as rock. Even going over bumps and stuff, it's straight down the road. So yeah, all new parts in the front end. I got upper and lower ball joints both sides. I got inner and outer tie rod ends both sides. Got new steering adjuster sleeves. New front brake lines on both sides. Trying to think what else. That's a cop. Hang on. Can't be running the video camera while there's a cop driving by. Sorry about that. Yeah, brake light's still on because the wheel cylinder's blown out in the back, and I need to replace that. But other than a few brake issues, and it needs new tires all the way around, it's doing great. I need a wiper blade. Needs a wiper blade. But yeah, you hold the wheel in one freaking spot and it goes down the road straight, and it doesn't wander, and it doesn't do all this crap. They wanted $70 for an alignment, and then like $20 a piece for any shims they needed. And I was like, well, no thank you. I lined it up with a freaking level and a piece of string and a tape measure, and it seems to be just fine. I don't think there's any reason to take it in to get it aligned. I mean, it drives too good. I put 1/8 of an inch of toe in it, and 1/16 of an inch toe on each side, and it freaking, I mean, it's like a new truck. I mean, it does so damn good. So yeah, I'm happy with it. I'll try to make another video, show you some stuff underneath it, some things I did or whatever. Probably make a video giving you all some tips and stuff if you want to do this, things that I learned to make things easier. Mostly don't use a Chinese-made ball joint press. Use a good one that's not going to, you know, flex or, you know, one that, because the damn thing would start crooked. You know, well, if you've ever used a ball joint press, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, back to work I go. Y'all take her easy, and even when I hit the brakes, I can let off the wheel and it still goes straight, and the wheel's straight going down the road. Like, everything's freaking perfect on the front end of this thing. I mean, I ain't kidding. I have never had a vehicle that drove this good, even on a gravel road. You ain't got to really hang on to the wheel. It drives straight. You get it going straight where you want it to, and it stays there. So yeah, I'm extremely happy with it. This road's even soft and ain't really pulling it around or nothing. But I'll see y'all later. Take her easy. Oh, and to the guy that keeps thumbs down in my videos every time I upload them, thanks for that, asshole. But I mean, if you want to be a troll, go right ahead, and you know, your thumbs down on my video, but it still gets me a view, so whatever. I mean, anyway, have a good one.